Hey there, everyone. Today, we're diving into a super important topic: the polar bear and why it needs our help. These magnificent creatures are not just the adorable icons we see on holiday cards, they're vital for their Arctic home and, by extension, our planet. But right now, polar bears are under severe threat, and it's up to us to turn the tide. So, grab a comfy seat and let's chat about how we can come together to save the polar bear before it's too late. All right, let's get to know our fluffy friends a bit better. Polar bears are these incredible animals that roam the ice covered waters of the Arctic. They're the largest land carnivores and are perfectly adapted to their chilly environment with thick fur and a layer of fat to keep them warm. They're not just cute, though, they play a crucial role in their ecosystem, keeping the seal population in check and helping maintain the balance of life up north. But here's the kicker: their icy playground is melting faster than you can say climate change. The ice they need for hunting seals is disappearing, which means they're struggling to find food, raise their cubs, and frankly, survive. Every tiny bit of this habitat loss affects not just polar bears, but the entire Arctic ecosystem. So, what's causing all this trouble for the polar bears? Let's break it down. First and foremost, climate change is melting their ice caps at an alarming rate. This means polar bears have to travel further to find food, which is exhausting and risky. Then there's habitat loss. As the ice shrinks, polar bears lose their breeding ground, which can lead to fewer cubs living to adulthood. And let's not forget about human wildlife conflict. As we encroach on their territory, bears may wander into human spaces looking for food, which can lead to dangerous encounters. Pollution and oil drilling are damaging their habitats. It's a tough life for our big white bears right now, and they really need our support. Now that we've laid out the problems, let's talk about the good guys working hard to make a difference. There are numerous organizations out there dedicated to saving polar bears, with some of them focusing on conservation, research, and advocacy. For instance, the World Wildlife Fund, WWF, is doing fabulous work in preserving polar bear habitats and promoting sustainable practices. There are also community awareness campaigns happening all around the globe that aim to educate people about the plight of polar bears. Some initiatives even involve local indigenous communities who have lived in harmony with these animals for generations. Success stories are popping up, whether it's through new regulations on hunting or efforts to combat climate change at the grassroots level. Together, these efforts are creating a positive ripple effect that can help protect those cuddly giants. All right, let's get to the fun part: how you can make a difference. First off, consider supporting charities that focus on polar bear conservation. Every little bit helps, whether it's a one time donation or a monthly contribution. Next, you can reduce your carbon footprint. Simple changes like using energy efficient appliances, reducing meat consumption, or opting for public transport can make a huge impact. Every choice counts in the fight against climate change. Also, don't underestimate the power of spreading the word. Share this video with friends or on social media. Let's get more people talking about polar bears. And if you're feeling extra motivated, look for local events or campaigns where you can volunteer. Together, we can show that saving polar bears is a cause that's worth our time and effort. Now let's wrap up with some good news. There have been some bright spots in polar bear conservation. For example, in the last few years, certain polar bear populations have shown signs of recovery in protected areas. Scientists and activists are reporting amazing results from community-led conservation projects. Hearing from these passionate scientists and volunteers reminds us that while the struggle is real, there is hope. Every small action contributes to a larger movement. Together, we can create a future where these magnificent animals thrive in their Arctic home. So, to sum it all up, saving the polar bear is about preserving our planet's health and biodiversity. Let's stand up for these incredible creatures and take action today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more awesome content about wildlife conservation. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll explore other endangered species and what we can do to help them too. Check out my socials for updates and resources. Until next time.